So I'm doing a pick a card reading today, and I was just sitting here and I got a download, and it's, what's up with this person? So maybe like someone is on your mind, or someone is acting funny and you want to know why do they do the things that they do. This could be family, a friend, your partner, lover, whomever. But I'm going to use this animal deck here to select 3 different energies. Then I'll use the oracles and the tarot to gain a little bit more insight about what's going on between you two, what's the dynamic or the relationship between you and this person, their last actions towards you, what would be their next action towards you. But I'm going to use this animal deck here, and I'm going to pick 3 different piles. And hi, by the way, my name is Stacy. I am the goddess of alchemy. Welcome to my channel. So let's see. Who is this first person? Let's pick 3 here. Too many. Shuffle again. What is going on? Okay, I'm gonna pick 3 here. Who is this person for pile 1? The sea serpent. Okay, who is this person for pile 2? I'm gonna pick the hummingbird off here. Okay, and then who is this person for pile 3? The starfish. Okay, so I'm going to leave these 3 here. You can pick one, and I'll be right back. So if you pick the sea serpent, then this is your reading. But I want to start off with their energy. So this is someone who has been through a lot, and I feel like you two have a lot of history. They may come off as very like extroverted, someone that is, I want to say, self-centered. So maybe you could feel that way, but the center of attention, someone that's very creative and very expressive. This could be, like a friend, your parent, an aunt, an uncle. This is someone you have, again, a lot of history with. You could be like the quiet friend, cousin, daughter, or son in this relationship, but this person is very protective, I feel like, over you, and they could have had like a rough childhood, so maybe that's why they're protective over you. This is also someone that can, you may feel like they may spiral out of control sometimes because they can be extremely emotional. And you may even feel like this person projects onto you or to other people. Maybe sometimes it's hard for this person to be accountable for their actions. And I feel like that's some things that you notice about this person. I want to see with the cards here, and I actually wrote it down. Which oracle do I want to use first? I'm going to use this Karma oracle to see, what is this person's deal? Why do they act the way that they act? And sometimes we have to see, even with these karma cards, this is like a relationship that you're playing out again in this lifetime, something that you may need to heal with this person, or they need to heal within themselves. So let's see. Let go of what could have been. Grief often hides in the story of what didn't happen. Release the almost and return to the now. So I feel like this person may hold on to a lot of regrets. They hold on to a lot of regrets on what they should have been or could have been. This person could have been like extroverted in their childhood, or didn't speak up for themselves, or weren't as outgoing. Maybe this person was bullied and they feel like they had to be extroverted or to be the center of attention, to stand out, because as a child maybe they were abandoned. They didn't get any attention. Oh my God. They didn't get any attention as a kid. Or they maybe said to themselves, like, I'm never going to deal with this. I'm going to be outspoken. And I feel like this person is kind of masking their emotions. So just like I said, they may spiral out of control out of nowhere. You could be having a good time and this person just starts to get emotional. Maybe this person may drink a lot as well. Like when they're drinking, they may get very emotional and put the blame on other people for some of the things that they're triggered by. I feel like this person could be very triggered and you don't know why, but I feel like it stems from rejection. This person may have been rejected a lot or teased or bullied. Maybe they didn't have as much money. Maybe now they're like one of those people that strives to be affluent or to buy nice things for themselves and to be outspoken and outgoing because they didn't get that as a child. So I want to see what is their shadow. What's the shadow aspect of this person? What is the shadow aspect of this person? Jealousy. Wow. Your past wounds need healing. Work on your self-love. You are far greater than you know. I'm telling you, the cards do not lie. This is somebody that you may feel like, are they being like jealous or two-faced or envious? Sometimes maybe you even feel like it's a competition between you two. Even like this, if this is your mother or someone that you're really close with, you may feel like it's no competition between us. It shouldn't be that way, but it's something that's embedded within this person that they really need to work on. And I feel like instead of taking their problems and alchemizing them and turning it into something good or creating a story that is victorious, they took all of that pain and emotional pain and turned it into jealousy and envy and unhealed things. So I feel like this person has a good heart, but they have a lot of unresolved issues. Let's see, what do they need to do to bring more happiness in their life or just get out of this energy and heal themselves? I know that's so unfortunate. I feel like just from you who's watching this, I feel like you really do love this person. You enjoy them, but it's certain things that they do that you just don't want to be around them. So let's see. What does this person need to do in order to get out of this energy or to heal these triggers? What does this person need to do? Okay, 2 came out. Emotions are the reflection. Look for the deeper meaning. And then go inward. It's time to connect to your inner child. Yes. So I feel like this person may need to, I don't know why. I just have a feeling that this person drinks. Maybe they have an addiction. But I feel like whatever is distracting this person to stay surface level, they need to maybe cut that out. I feel like this person is doing surface level things or acting out in ways that they probably couldn't act out as a kid. And now they're being like probably immature in their adult lives and not taking anything seriously. They don't want to focus on emotions because it may be too painful and triggering to face their emotions. And I feel like maybe they need to revisit their childhood and see how a lot of the things that were happening to them, that it wasn't their fault. And now they have an opportunity to create their own story and to be a different person. So Spirit is saying that they really need to take a deeper look at themselves and how maybe they come off to people, because I don't think that this person is a bad person. They just need to do the work on themselves. So let's see. I want to know, I asked what's the relationship between you two, but I want to know, how do they feel about you? How does this person feel about the collective that's watching this? 2 of Cups. Wow. They feel like you are someone that they can completely be open with, someone that's genuine, that respects them and honors their emotions. And maybe they feel like, just like a kid, right? They feel like they can act out and be vulnerable and show those emotions in front of you because maybe they feel like you're their safe space with this 2 of Cups. I'm going to clarify that 2 of Cups. No, I don't want to clarify that. Yeah, so this person feels like you are their safe space. You are definitely a soulmate. You were brought here to pour love into them. And so maybe they feel comfortable enough like, oh, okay, this person will forgive me or they understand me. But I feel like that's no excuse. They should treat you with, you know, decency and respect, and make sure that they're not coming off in a way that makes you feel uncomfortable just because they feel so comfortable with expressing their emotions with you. So, but yeah, and also the 9 of Swords came out here. So this person just could be dealing with a lot of things mentally that you don't even know about. They suffer with their thoughts. And maybe I feel like you're someone that's an empath, and you can pick up on those emotions and things easily. What was their last action towards you? Let me see. What was their last actions towards you? Queen of Pentacles. Maybe they visit you at your home. I don't know. Maybe this person was a little bit threatened by your recent accomplishments or the things that you're doing for yourself, and they're feeling like, I should have this. I don't know. Maybe you brought up something that made you very happy inside, and it's something that you tangibly created for yourself or manifested, and you brought this to this person's attention, and they didn't really give you the acknowledgement and the praises that you give to them. So maybe I feel like they were a little jealous of your accomplishment, of your home, something that you're doing for yourself that's very grounded. They're not on that level, and they may have felt a little envious by that. And what will their next actions be towards you? Let's see. What is this person's next actions towards you? The Hierophant. This person is learning like a spiritual lesson about themselves. I feel like Spirit is coming to them and letting them see like, hey, this is something that you need to work on. And if you're going to, you know, connect with the collective, before you go over there and try to rebuild a connection with them, make sure that you are, I want to say some of them need to read their Bible. So maybe this person is religious, maybe actually read their Bible or get their life in order. So I feel like this person's next actions towards you will be after they learn some type of spiritual lesson. With this Ace of Wands, I feel like they definitely want to reconnect with you. And I feel like maybe whatever is going on between you two, you are standing your ground with them. You're not budging off of something you asked them to acknowledge. Like, I need you to acknowledge what you did to me, what you said to me, and how you made me feel. And so you're not budging off of that. And so until they maybe can apologize or come forward with changed behavior, nothing is really going to happen with you and this person. So I think that is it. I'm going to go ahead and end the reading here. If you pick the Hummingbird, then this is your reading. First of all, this person that you pick, this is someone that's super sweet, very vibrant and kind. Like, they're just outgoing and bubbly. This is someone that's very spiritual, or this is someone that you really can't put your finger on. Like, you love their energy. I feel like you feel like it's more to them that you can't see than just being positive. So maybe you're just snooping to try to see like, hey, what's up with this person? This person can also, you know, come off aloof sometimes, kind of to themselves. And I feel like this person could be a friend or someone that you used to date or currently dating. This person could even be someone that you work with. But I feel like this person doesn't give you really any information. But when you ask this person about certain things, they are open to speaking with you about that. This is also just someone that they always see the brighter side of any situation. And I feel like you really think that they're lovely, but you can't put your finger on what is up with this person. It has to be something else. They can't always just be positive. That's terrible, but I feel like it's something that you just want to know. Maybe you feel like some things are just too good to be true. But let's see a little bit deeper what's going on with this person. You know, why does this person act this way? So let's see. I don't get any bad vibes. What's going on with this person? What is it about them that the collective needs to know? So this is the karma deck. This could be something that you're replaying out with this person in this lifetime, or something that you just need to know or work on with this person or realize about this person through this person. So let's see. I hope that made sense. Okay. Okay. 2 came out. So it says, face your fears. Fear is a teacher, not a barrier. Face it head on and it will lose its power over you. And then it says, change your fate. Your story isn't fixed. It's unfolding with every choice you make. Claim your power and write a new ending. I feel like this person is someone that they may be going through a lot, but on the surface, they're going to show you that everything is fine. This is someone that has to maybe go through a lot of things alone, and maybe they had a lot of fear. They have a lot of fear about trusting people. So they come off as very positive, or they keep things surface level with people because they fear if they were to open themselves up or to be vulnerable with people, this will show a sign of weakness. I do feel like maybe this person, because they are so bubbly, and I hate to say this, but this is coming up, maybe people may have thought they were stupid or naive or didn't know any better. And so I feel like this person is very positive about things. However, they're not going to show anything too far past that. And I think that this person is just one person that is nothing really wrong. They just feel like it's better to do things in solitude. And I feel like they are rewriting a chapter in their life that was very painful. You may not know that this person has been through a lot of painful things. And I'm going to be honest, maybe you are judging them or misjudging them, but they are rewriting their destiny. They're really trying to work on their life. They're really trying to be a positive person. I don't think that this person was positive before. Maybe they were mean. Maybe they were negative, and they see that it's no good in being that way. So I feel like this person is someone that's trying to change their life into this hummingbird to be this positive person or stay on this track. So that's all that I'm getting from them. I want to see, like, what's a shadow aspect of them that maybe they're working on. Since they're working on themselves, what's a shadow aspect that they're trying to work on? They're masking their pain, whoever this person is. I feel like they really go through a lot and just don't tell anybody and just mask it with positivity. So what's a shadow aspect of themselves? That one came out for the last one. I don't think that's it. Let me see here. What's a shadow aspect of themselves? Fearful. Oh my God. Are you serious right now? Fearful, a learned behavior that can be unlearned. Also, a low vibrating feeling that creates limitations for you and your future happiness. Yeah, this person, I don't think that they're like a timid person. They may be even just someone that speaks with a authoritative type of tone and, you know, demands respect. But I feel like this person is just like, I cannot trust anyone. I cannot trust you with my deeper secrets. Even if you're trying to build a friendship or go a little bit deeper, this person doesn't want to let you in. I'd be surprised if the 7 of Wands came out. That would be crazy. But this is someone that just doesn't want to let anyone in. Like, it's better to be positive and in my own bubble. And basically, I honestly feel like this person doesn't really care what anybody thinks, because they're kind of in their own world. But definitely the fear is like letting someone in is going to cause a ripple effect of maybe this person being mean again or feeling low about themselves. I feel like this person may have truly had low self-esteem and they're trying to build themselves back up and be positive. So I don't feel like, if you feel like this person has, you know, maybe been aloof with you or not explaining anything with you, it has nothing to do with you. It's more so of them trying to focus and really work on themselves. Let's see. Well, what does this person need to do in order to get out of this fearful energy? What does this person need to do to get out of this fearful energy? What does this person need to do? Okay, 33. It says, speak to yourself with kindness. Be become aware of how you speak to yourself. So I feel like this person maybe says affirmations to themselves. They try to big themselves up. I would just say, if you were to talk to this person, don't do it out of a place of judgment. Really ask them, like, hey, is it something that I can do to be there for you? Is it something that you may need? Or maybe speak to this person with kindness. You may even feel like this person doesn't need any validation, or they're fine, or they're doing just okay because they're always so bubbly. But that's not the case. I feel like this person really needs that reassurance, because they always have to give it to themselves. And maybe even as a kid, they had to reassure themselves because maybe people didn't tell them kind things. You know, just being open and bubbly has really made them feel like the world is mean. And so in order to not show myself to the actual world, I'm going to be in this bubble and I'm not going to say anything. And, you know, I'm just going to hide myself away from the world. This person is trying to hide themselves away from the world. So if you're with this person, you know, I would definitely encourage you to always say positive things to them, or reassure them in ways, or just kind of let them be a little bit odd. I do feel like they're a little bit odd, and, you know, let them be in their bubble until they can open themselves up to you. But I feel like this person really struggles with their thoughts sometimes, and being kind to themselves. And I think that this person really thinks about past pain as well. And they have a lot of fear of not going through that again. Like, I don't want to go through that again. This person just doesn't want to be hurt again. But I want to see how do they feel about you? How does this person feel about you? Collective. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. They feel like you're someone that won't abandon them. You're their safe space too. You're someone that won't abandon them. Like, you make them feel seen. They may not even say much to you. Like, they may be having fantasies and thoughts about you, like, oh my God, like, this person really does see me. They don't abandon me. They make me feel good about myself. And I feel like this is someone as well that has been abandoned several times, and you don't make them feel that way. And a Page of Swords is at the back here. You make them feel like they're smart, like they're good enough, like they're valuable. This energy is kind of sad. This is kind of sad, but they feel like you show up for them in ways that a lot of people don't show up for them. So whatever you are doing, keep doing that for this person. What was their last actions towards you? What was their last actions towards you? King of Pentacles. Maybe they bought you something. This person bought you something, or gave you wisdom, or some type of knowledge that can propel you in the future. This is somebody that makes you feel very abundant as well. Whatever they did, they may have even given you their last, or expressed something that was you didn't see in anyone else. Let me clarify that King of Pentacles here. Empress. And also 7 of Cups. Yeah, their last actions towards you made you feel like, hey, maybe I'm the only person that they're telling this to. But then again, I don't know. If this is romantic as well, like, maybe you feel like, are you telling other people this? Or am I the only one that you said this to? But this person made you really feel like you were it. You are very abundant, and you are someone that they can, you know, possibly grow with. They really felt like this was something, you felt like this was something tangible. What is their next actions towards you? What is their next actions towards you? It seems like whoever this person is, you may be in communication with, or you're just working through a period of maybe just trying to get to know this person a little bit better. Even if this is an old connection, this is just someone that you're trying to get to know a little bit more, or you're trying to go deeper with the relationship. But what is their next actions towards you? Queen of Pentacles. Oh my God, that is insane. Look at that. The King and the Queen of Pentacles. I don't know if this is someone that you are dating, but they feel like you two are the perfect match, and I feel like you feel the same way. But they want to match your energy. So the more that you express yourself, the more they feel open to express that to you. Whatever it is, the feeling is absolutely mutual. Whether it's friendship, romantic, whatever this may be, they feel like we match each other. We match each other, and I'm going to show you, even if I've been aloof or not expressing myself or been open, I'm going to show you that we can match each other if I haven't shown you yet. Yeah. I really love this reading. That took a turn, but this is your reading. So if you picked the Starfish, then this is your reading. I just got this wave of like sassiness within me. So maybe this person thinks that you are sassy. I feel like this person can be very shallow. You may seem like they're very shallow sometimes, but they're charming and they're good looking, and this person knows it. This person is someone that gets a lot of attention and they run with it. You know, this could be like your boyfriend or your girlfriend, an ex of yours, or someone that you're maybe in a situation with, or you've dated again. But this is definitely romantic. I don't feel any other energy. This is a romantic energy. And I'm hearing this song by Tamar right now. It's called Love and War. So listen to that. But that could be the dynamic of you used to relationship. But this person gives you thrills and heartbreak too. It seems like at times this person can be or can keep you on this roller coaster of emotions, but this person adores you. They maybe even compliment you or validate you in ways that you never felt before. Maybe the intimacy is really good with this person, you know, just being completely blunt with you. So you don't know if this is toxic. You don't know if they're the toxic one or if you're the toxic one, or maybe you two are just toxic together. I don't know, but you feel like, I just need to figure out, like, what is this about this person? Like, I don't know. So let's see. I feel like you're just trying to get to know this person a little bit more to see, like, what is their issue. And I also wanted to point out as well, this person may come off as very fun and outgoing, and then they may even have, like with the Starfish card, because this person is getting a lot of attention and they have a lot of energies on them, they may be attracting energies that are very low vibrational. So sometimes they can maybe spiral out or become a totally different person, not fun and outgoing. They could be mean sometimes. So I don't know who that is for, but that's what I'm getting. But what's this person's what's going on with this person? But this is the Karma Oracle deck, and sometimes this is something that you play out in a life. You're playing out something that has been unresolved from a past life. So what is this person's deal, you know? What do we need to know about this person? Why do they act the way that they act? So let's see. Face the consequences. Your actions ripple beyond the moment. Stand in your truth, accept what follows, and let it guide your growth. I feel like this person can be very irresponsible. You feel like this person is very irresponsible. For some of you, this person is a player or was a player, or they're doing things that wouldn't be suitable for a relationship. And I feel like they are living out something that they didn't have maybe as a child themselves, or maybe they were like having an ugly duckling face in childhood. Maybe they were someone that wasn't attractive, or they didn't get picked, or no one noticed them. And now as an adult, like, oh, I'm getting this attention and I want to just bask in that because I never got this before. And I feel like this person gets excited by attention, and they do things without even thinking about the consequences afterwards. They may buy something, they spend out of just wanting to feel good about themselves. So this person may be a little bit immature. I don't think that they're a bad person, but they can be immature. And that's the issue. I feel like it's really this person, it seems like they have good intentions, but they're kind of like immature, self-centered, and thinking about themselves, if that makes sense. So that's their issue. I want to see what shadow aspect of them that they need to work on. Spirit, what shadow aspect of themselves does this person need to work on? Obsessiveness. Write down what you are obsessing over. Realize that it's emotionally draining you. I feel like this person can come off as someone that is cool, calm, and collected, but on the inside, if, say for instance, for some of you, you may have a jealous partner, and you may wear something or do something that's against what they feel, or maybe they have some like controlling tendencies, and they're like, I would feel more secure if you do this. And maybe for some of you, this person may have even cheated or been promiscuous in the past, and you're kind of like, the audacity of you, you know, you can't take what you dish out, you know. But I feel like this is something about this person, like, it will give me better control of the situation, or to know that you are within my pocket. And I feel like this is stemming from a place of insecurity, because this person hasn't really taken the time to ground themselves and really realize how they're coming off. And so they obsess over things that they cannot control. So maybe you are someone that cannot be controlled, and they hate that. They cannot control you at all, and they hate that. Yeah, that's where that sassiness is coming from. I know it. You're sassy. Just tell me you're sassy. It takes one to know one, right? But let's see. What does this person need to do to get out of this energy, to stop being so obsessive and making bad decisions? What does this person need to do? What does this person need to do, Spirit? Find your haven. There is a place of wonder waiting just for you. I feel like this person needs to figure out really who they are. This person really they don't have a solid foundation of who they are and what they could be. Actually, this person may need to tap into spirituality a little bit more, or focus on something that could bring them to the growth that they're actually looking for. For some of you, you want to settle down with this person, but they're kind of on the fence about settling down, or you don't know if they're ever going to mature enough to get to the place that you need you two to be. And so I feel like this person needs to really find the meaning of life and what is important to them. And I feel like, honestly, it's something that's about to happen in this person's life that's going to humble them to where, like, you're going to have to settle down. You're going to have to think about the future. This could be pertaining to their health. But I feel like Spirit is asking them to slow down and really focus on what is meaningful to them. But I want to see how does this person feel about you? How does this person feel about you? How does this person feel about you? Four of Wands. I immediately got they want to marry you. And I don't even get that. Like, I don't say things like that. I immediately want to say that. They want to marry you, but I feel like they want to offer some sort of stability or be stable within themselves, because they feel like you are so stable. You are somebody that's valuable and worthy of committing to. They feel like you will fit in perfectly with their family, that you are the perfect image of who they want within their life. You're perfect to them. Definitely ready for marriage. Maybe they feel like they aren't. What's this on top of here? Yeah, they are. See what I'm saying? That is insane. Knight of Wands, they aren't. This is the player energy. This is somebody that's always out for fun and looking for the next thing, you know? Just gallivanting through life and not taking anything seriously. But you are someone that's serious. And they know for a fact, if they come around, you aren't playing that shit at all. It's like, you get it together or I'm gone. So this person knows that they need to work on their stability because you're so stable for them. I want to see, what was their last actions towards you? What was their last action towards you? Maybe Four of Cups. They rejected you. It's something that you said that they did not agree with, and they harped on that and didn't tell you. So whatever you brought to their attention, they rejected it. maybe played a game and made it seem like you're the problem and you're going to figure that out. And maybe you aren't talking to this person as much and they're trying to teach you a lesson, but they rejected something that you said, or they felt some sort of way about what you did and didn't communicate that with you. What will be their next action towards you? What will be this person's next action towards you? Eight of Swords in reverse. They're coming out of this fearful energy. It's something that's going on within this person's life that made them see that they were wrong. I was wrong about a situation. Maybe I shouldn't have handled that way. I should have communicated better. I feel like this person feels like you have options too. I know it's not within the cards, but they feel like you have options. And maybe they were fearful of you leaving them or doing something heinous to them, and they sort of just reacted and didn't even think about it. But they're going to come forward and not be fearful, because I feel like this person does not want to lose you. With the Six of Swords here at the back, they're in this process of really healing and working on themselves. Again, with that Queen of Swords, they know that you aren't playing any games. Some of you cut this person off. You cut them off completely, and now they're worried. They're worried that if I come back, like, are you going to accept me? Look at that. They're sad. Are you going to accept me? Are you going to accept what I have to say? So, yeah, if that's what you wanted to know, this person, it just seems like they're very immature. They're trying to figure themselves out. I don't see this person being a bad person, but they have some growing and work to do on themselves. So I'm going to end your reading here. Let me know how you felt about the reading.